what's up, guys? The one day I wake up this month, slightly hungover, and this is the first thing I see. We're gonna get through this, but hey, how's it going, you swell individuals? On today's discussion video slash little tier list, we'll do a thing for this as well. We're gonna be talking about the NATLAN teaser now. Like, this is the official teaser, the whole thing. I've heard some people were disappointed with the previous, sneak peeks we got, but this is the whole package, which gets me excited. There's a lot to talk about with this. It's interesting, because the whole thing with NATLAN, which I've noticed, I'll full screen this real quick. It might just be me, but it's not what I was expecting it to be, at fucking all. It's kind of interesting. When I heard the premise of NATLAN, I don't know if it was back in Fontaine when they talked about it, but they were talking about the nation of war and stuff. So I was thinking there'd be gladiatorial battles to the death kind of thing. It'd be super intense. But from what we're getting, with the ball being passed around to the participants, this chick is fucking adorable, by the way. The nail yes! I like this design a lot, very nice. But it seems to be more of a sport in the friendly way there, which kind of makes sense based on the demographic of Genshin itself. Because at the end of the day, Genshin is targeted to a younger audience, so they can't advertise NATLAN as just yeah, people are killing each other in gladiatorial combat. But that's not to say there's gonna be no darker, deeper themes to NATLAN as a whole. No, I think it will be deep. Genshin has that with a lot of its stories. Bro, dude, what the fuck? The nail polish. This is Dea's fucking mother, guys. But yeah, we're going to talk about the characters one by one. I think that's going to be the best way to do it. Then we'll watch the trailer, have a discussion. Going to be a good time, yes. So, oh my god. So we'll start by the two characters I want to talk about the most. And that is going to be obviously the Archon. And we'll say three. Capitano and this guy next to him. I brought him up. Wait, is it here? Yeah, okay. Auroron. I don't know how to say his name that well. But in his brief scene in the trailer, we see him next to Capitano, like right by his side right here. And the Phoenix going up to him. I like this. I like this a lot. Their brief exchange here.
Are you brave enough to compete?
You know he is! I don't know if he likes this Archon that much, though. He definitely seems like the one who's gonna get the Gnosis. That or Columbina's gonna show up. But it's interesting. Maybe in the past, there was more of intense, honor-bound gladiatorial combat, while now it's more of a sport thing. So maybe that's why he's not in a super good mood here. I don't know. But yeah. So, we're going to talk about the sidekick of Capitano first, because I think he might, this is going to be a hot take a little bit, I think he might actually be a Harbinger, because we are still missing the 10th position of Harbinger, right? I've talked about the ranking many times. I'll put a little thing on display with each known ranking and each unknown ranking. So the only ranks we don't officially have confirmation of is 1 in 10. And Piero and Capitano, we don't know either of theirs. And it's obvious neither of them is ranked number 10, so Capitano likely is number 1, while Piero's just the advisor slash leader, that kind of role. Meaning the 10th spot is still up in the air. And the 10th spot is also quite a low number. So this guy being shown with Capitano in the trailer right here would kind of make sense as to Capitano potentially even mentoring the dude, maybe teaching him the ins and outs of the Harbinger life. But that's just my personal take on the dude. He has a unique enough design that I can see him being a Harbinger. He kind of looks dark and edgy. If he isn't a Harbinger, it's kind of odd to see him next to Capitano. Maybe he's just a special Fatui dude, I don't know. Maybe it's just a guy who's working with the Fatui. But I'm still gonna think he's probably a Harbinger. Maybe that, or he becomes a Harbinger at the end of the story. We don't know yet, but yeah. Also, the 6th spot of the Harbingers is technically available because Skara, but that's a little more complicated. Technically, it's always vacant. It would be weird if no one ever takes it, but yes. Alright, so we'll just make this if we're gonna pull or not. If this guy is playable, I'll pull for him in a heartbeat. We are a Harbinger collector. Or even if he's just a Fatui dude, I'd fucking pull for him. But yeah, he seems interesting. The tattoos lead me to believe he might have a bigger, deeper role in this whole thing. But yeah, very cool character design. I like it a lot. As for Capitano, it's still very unclear if he's gonna survive NATLAN. I'm praying to God he does. He seems like a Giga Chad through and through. Honestly, this dude is lucky if Capitano's actually mentoring him. That's fucking sick. Tartusi only wishes, bro. But yeah, NATLAN still being the nation of war. Capitano potentially being in the ways of old, because he does seem like an older dude in general. Like he's been with the Fatui since the start. I think that might be the discrepancy between the god and Capitano, just like their mentalities of combat even. We'll see though. If he does die in a blaze of glory, I want him to go out like the biggest Chad imaginable, which I do think would happen, but still. I'll remain hopeful they make him playable, praying to God, yeah. Now, as for the Archon, okay, I need to look at her in the trailer again, cause fucking hell. My lord.
The tournament will soon begin, my dear friends.
Okay, the music that accompanies her, bro. Like the walk-up music. Listen to this. Dude, it's so good and hype. It's perfect. Like that music, I think suits NATLAN really well. I do like it. Her as a character, like the drip and everything, she looks like a damn biker, which is like, it's hot as hell. It looks really good. It's just not what I expected her to look like. But I think that's my own personal, like, what I thought NATLAN would look like to begin with. So the fact that she looks different is just something I think I need to get used to. With that said though, design-wise, this is my favorite Archon. Like from just drip alone, she seems like she has a lot of personality. She can kind of turn it off though, because when she talks here, she's addressing the crowd like in a professional way.
The tournament will soon begin, my dear friends. Take your positions. Embrace.
I like it. Then when you hear her talk at the end and like alone, she's talking more subtly. So she kind of goes back and forth between the two. It's cool. I think this might be the first Archon with no, how I say this, no like drama. No, I don't think that's the best way. Like every other nation, we've had issues. Venti disappeared from Mondstadt. Zhongdong retired. A basically was tyrannical dictator for a bit. Nahida, even though she's the best Archon, was kind of shout out from her community, and Farina had a whole thing going on. This seems potentially like the first actual good running Archon with no issues. I might be shooting the gun a little too quickly there, but if that is the case, I'd be hyped as shit. She seems like a bad bitch. I'm gonna pull for her regardless. Visually, again, she looks like the most interesting Archon. I love the modern drip that she has, along with the like cool music. It's really cool, bro. I haven't looked at anyone else's opinions on this character yet, but I personally love her. She looks chill. As for the rest of the cast, I'm gonna be honest, there isn't that much I'm like super hyped for, besides for 3 of them. I like these 3 characters' drips a lot. The rest I'm kind of just mid with. So my boy here kind of seems like a Tarzan kind of fellow. You see him going around with a dragon. He seems intense. Also, he just threw it through my girl's damn window. Why would you do this to her? And yeah, I like how all the characters, I will say, are being connected to the same tournament. Like, it's not just a bunch of characters in corners of the nation. They're all coming together for the sake of the same thing. Obviously, they'll all have their, like, differences and stuff. But yeah, I like it. This boy is still my favorite design character besides for the Archon. I'm gonna say he's a must pull for me. I like him a lot. As for this chick, who looks kind of like Clockine's old beta art, I'm gonna say I'm gonna pull for her as well. She seems quiet, kind of a bad bitch. I like her a lot. And this chick, I'll say probably pull. She seems kind of tsundere, which is definitely a hit or miss for me. It depends on how good she is as a character. But yeah, as for the rest of the cast, this chick just looks like a fucking VTuber. Like, this is such a good VTuber model. We love her. But yeah, to save money, I can't spend on everyone. Maybe she'll be a 4-star. If that's the case, I'll pull for her, sure. But that would depend on the banner. But I'll say probably not. This is all assuming each character is 5-star for the time being. But yes, this lioness chick who looks like Dea's damn mother, I'm gonna say I'll probably pull for her as well. The design is just kind of okay for me. I'm not like honestly super invested. Yes, she is very mommy, ada. But I don't know, I feel like I'm kind of burnt out with the mommy characters. That's such a weird fucking thing to say. But yeah, just from her like scene in the trailer, we literally got kind of nothing. Like she was just lying down on the tree, relaxing. She's also Geo, which is, I mean, we love Geo here. We don't discriminate. As for this dude, who we saw like ages ago, I think when it showed a character from each nation, I'll say it depends on likability. He seems like he could end up being fun. I like his drip quite a bit as well. Yeah. And then we got the squirrel, who is kind of adorable. I'll probably pull for her, actually. I just like at the front where she's like right in front of the camera. I like it when she's like... I'd pull for this. I think she's probably gonna be a 4-star, but yeah. And then this dragon thing, which I'm not sure what it's supposed to be yet. We see him alongside the Dendro boy over here kind of spadiddling. Son of a... Okay, so he seems to have a temper. Or potentially she. It might be a girl. I think this might be like a dragon's bane. How you say it? Like, you know, in certain games, there's characters that transform into dragons. That might be the deal with this guy. So what I mean by that is, potentially, they have a human form. It's just, it might be like a reveal some way through NATLAN. Because if he doesn't have a human form, it would just mean NATLAN has a mascot character, which, I mean, I guess is fine, but it kind of seems pointless. Regardless though, I don't really know what they're gonna do with it, but I am invested, I am interested. I'll say probably pull. Like, if it actually becomes a character, yeah, I'll say I'll fucking pull for it in a heartbeat, actually. But yeah, aside from that, not much more to discuss. We can watch the trailer, actually, like from start to finish. We'll pause as we go, see what there is to talk about. Yeah.
Are we ready? Let's go!
It's wholesome though. The vibe is so interesting. Like, I wasn't expecting NATLAN to be wholesome at all, but from what we've seen from this, it's like one of the more wholesome nations.
Please.
Like, it's more wholesome than Fontaine is.
Kachina will now release the ball to promote the upcoming tournament.
Yes!
Huh? To remember it. Hey, that's too close. Huh? Great.
Squirrel Girl is adorable. We like. So this chick on the right here actually seems to be like maybe an advertiser of the tournament, because they're releasing the ball to give to everyone to select the people. It's interesting. Maybe she'll have more of a passive role while Squirrel Girl seems to be helping, but yeah.
And
Yo, she chucked that shit though. That is skill. This guy's theme is fire too. I like how he seems to have like a futuristic Dendro power. Like, it kind of reminds me of Alhaitham, just from like the particles and everything. Very cool, very cool.
is that?
Imagine chilling in your apartment. Oh, wait, she's cryo. I didn't even realize. But yeah, someone throws a ball through your apartment as you're meditating. The audacity. I kind of see why she's upset.
Get out of here. Leave me alone.
Get out of my house. Much nature. There is a lot of wildlife here. This design is very wild. Like, this is very mommy. I imagine she's gonna make a lot of money. Also, this is like a striped tiger, while Deo was just like a normal tiger, or sorry, lion even, but yeah.
Is it that time of year again?
She's done with this shit. I love how it just bounces. Like, they don't even show the dude. It just bounces off his head. Anyway. This girl's drip is nice. I like it, man. Also, the nail polish on every character. Bro! Fashion, Genshin!
The tournament. I wonder if she's watching.
By she, I wonder if she means like the Archon, or if there's like a specific, maybe old, I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. That's kind of an interesting thing. It's time for gladiatorial sport. Dude, bro, she okay. No. She looks so fucking good. Like, as a design, it's so interesting seeing a modern drip in a place like NATLAN. It's almost out of place, but that seems to be the trend in general. Like, everything we thought it was, it isn't. So this being her outfit just kind of works in my eyes. I don't know. Dude, the music and the fucking eye reveal. Oh my god.
The
She's a
tournament
baddie.
will soon begin. My dear friends, take your positions!
I like it, man.
Embrace your competitive spirit and give your all! This battle is for winners only!
I love it.
The champion will take all.
I like it a lot, bro. Yeah, I'm invested in her because she seems to be like the best. I want to say just Archon right off the bat. Besides for maybe Nahida, because she was forced out of the picture. She seems to be upfront with her people. Seems to be taking charge. Like, I like it. The flash to each character is really cool here too. Like, it stops the time. Like how time stops and everything, bro. Very cool. Very cool. We like it. And it's I love how it's the phoenix that goes up like that.
Are you brave enough to compete?
You know what the king is. That little is everything. Yes, king. Dude, I feel like they're gonna fight at some point. If Capitano takes part in this fucking tournament, like, I don't think anyone's gonna beat him, but we'll see. Damn, bro. Hype. Much hype indeed. Now this part, I'm confused, but I think it's just lore we're gonna get as we go. God, her eyes are like the sun, bro. It's so nice. Very phoenixy of a character. Maybe that means she's like undying or something.
Time to burn again.
Yeah?
Even the tiniest of sparks will not go unnoticed.
Now this.
Did you catch everything?
That, oh, I like that side. I like that side. There seems to be something like there. I don't know if it's the flames themselves that seem to have, I don't know.
What our eyes see ought to be our fate. But now, close your eyes and feel.
Yeah.
For with our blood, we will forge our true fate.
I like it. I like it. I don't know what the fuck the plot's gonna be. But yeah, it's hype as shit, guys. You guys excited for NATLAN? I kinda am. This kinda got me back into Genshin again, because I haven't really touched it in like 2 weeks now. But yes, we'll have more Genshin videos out in the future. Probably gameplay related. I'm kinda burnt out from tier list for the time being, so I'm taking a break with those. But yeah, we'll have one by the end of the month. I'll at least do one a month. I'm not gonna completely chuck that out the window. But yes, thanks for watching, guys, and have a good one. Peace.